Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We're going to cover a lot of Funko Pops that are going to be dropping. We have some in June, some in July, some in September. I want to jump right into it because we got quite a bit to cover. So I want to start us off with Harry Potter. So there you see all 8. There's 7 characters, but you see 8 of them there on the screen. Because I got a double picture there of Voldemort. But so you got Harry Potter. This is from the Yule Ball. So that is him. Actually, just about all these characters are dressed up for the Yule Ball. So there is Harry Potter up in the top left, looking like Harry Potter. I don't know how else to describe him. He looks good. It's just another thing for. And I'm not. It's gonna sound like I'm complaining. I'm not, but it's just another way of Funko making money. Because then you got Cedric looking just like Harry. I'm not too excited about a couple of these. The first 2 I'm not that excited about. The other ones I am. But got to pick them up because I'm a Harry Potter collector. But you got Harry there. Then you got Cedric in the Yule Ball outfit. What I really love here is you got Fleur Delacour, which I think looks amazing. She's in her Yule Ball outfit as well. Then you have next on the right below her, you have Victor Crumb, and Victor Crumb is dressed in his uniform as well. When I say uniform, for the ball, he's dressed up for the ball event as well. So Victor Crumb looks pretty cool. Then up on the top side again, we have Professor Chillaway, and they made a mystery mini of her. So this is the first time she's in a Funko Pop. She's done as a Funko Pop. She's got that same, almost that same look, if not identical look, to the mystery mini of her. But I think that one's cool because it's something different that we don't have yet as collectors. So it's cool to see her there. And then we have Fox, who I think is really cool. I love, obviously they're going to have a stand for him because the way the way he's flying there with the fire coming up like the Phoenix. So looks really cool. Really amazing job on this one. I really like professors and of course Fox here, and of course Lord Voldemort. You got to do something extra with him. They sure did. They gave him Nagini, so he's holding on to Nagini there, looking pretty dapper, as dapper as you can look in your scary as hell outfit there with his wand, and of course Nagini wrapped around him, and you can see the 360 views there that I threw in there as well. So those are some Harry Potter Pops. These are coming out in September, and I just wanted to share these with you guys. So I want to jump right into the next set here. So I'm going to put up just 2 Funko Pops in this quick portion here. We have these are 2 comic book Funko Pops that are coming from Marvel 1939 is when they were released. So you have the Human Torch. This is his first appearance. And then you have Namor the Submariner, or the Submariner. And that's also his first appearance. But this is coming straight out of the 1939 comic books, over pretty close to 80 years, not close, but 80 years ago. So these are 2 amazing looking Funko Pops. I'm really excited to get these, especially, there's not really especially, I'm getting both of them, but I really like the Human Torch one. It looks really awesome. And and then Namor looks pretty cool too. So these are also dropping in September, just to give you guys a kind of a time frame for those. So now we jump into Stranger Things. We got 3 pops here. Just want to cover them real quick. We got Steve with the ice cream. That's going to be Baskin Robbins exclusive. From what I heard, it's dropping in June, but some people are telling me that it's actually coming out tomorrow. So check your stores, your Baskin Robbins stores tomorrow. Start calling them, see if they have them. I'm going to be on the hunt myself for Steve Baskin Robbins with the ice cream. We got Will the Wise that's dropping at Target. These are supposed to, again, these are slotted for June, but doesn't mean they won't be dropping this week, which even though we will be hitting June later this week, it might drop earlier in the week. But we got Will from Target and Glow in the Dark there, and then Dustin with the gray shirt from Walmart. So just wanted to throw those in there. I did do a Stranger Things video, but I wanted to show you guys these three in case you haven't seen them. I'm sure most of you have, but just wanted to talk about those as well. So guys, here's one of the most anticipated drops. We got the Venom series, brand new 6. I have a feeling they're going to come out with more, but we got Thanos as Venom, or Venomized Thanos. Looks really, really cool. Man, he looks good. Then we got Daredevil, Venomized Daredevil. Then we have Storm. Okay, that's Venomized Storm. That's probably my favorite one out of all of them, to be honest with you. I really like that one. Venomized Storm looks cool. Again, I think she'll be on a stand as well, so she can float. But I just love that Venomized. I love the mohawk with the eyes, same color, with like the blue water coming up, crystals coming up. It just looks really cool. And then under that one, we got X-23 Venomized. So this is the newer version of Wolverine. But it's not Wolverine, it's X-23. Looks really cool. They overdid the eyes. So I'm curious when I grab this pop. You can pre-order these, by the way, at GameStop. Or ThinkGeek or wherever you want to pre-order them at. But I ordered mine from GameStop. I'm sorry, I ordered mine from ThinkGeek. But what I really want to check out this one when it comes out, because you see how the eyes are larger than the head. I wonder if the eyes are actually going to come off of the head, if that makes sense, because it looks like they're coming off of the head, like the eyes are bigger than the head, instead of wrapping around the head. So I'm curious to get this one in my hands and open it up and check it out. Yes, I did say open it up. When I get these 6, I will be doing an unboxing, meaning I will be opening all of 6 of these up for you guys. But you can see there the claws on the feet as well. I think that one looks really cool, X-23. Then, of course, you got Rocket Raccoon, Venomized. Another great Venom one. He doesn't look too Venomy to me. That's the only thing. He really doesn't look too Venomy. He kind of just looks like a different version of Rocket with a purple suit on. So I'm going to get it. It's part of the series, but it's not one of my favorite ones. I don't think it's horrible. I just don't think they did a very good job making it Venomized. At least for me. And then we're going to end off with Groot, who's also a lot of people's favorite one here. Groot Venom looks amazing, and it's almost like he's a lotus. It looks like he's a Venus flytrap, or it just looks cool, just Venomized. And he's got a tongue and everything. He's just cool. Like, that tongue does it for me on Groot. So, guys, these are coming out in July. If you haven't pre-ordered them, I would, because they're going to be limited on the pre-orders. Meaning, at one time, they will stop the pre-orders on these. So, you want to make sure you get your hands on all of them, because these are really cool. So, then I want to get into Game of Thrones. These are some new ones dropping. And I'm excited to get these, because I collect the Game of Thrones ones. I knew they were going to drop more after the series was over, or at least during the series. So here we have Arya Stark up in the top left with the two-headed spear. This is the one that she took down quite a few White Walkers with. She really, really busted some people up there. So I love that one of her. I think that's amazing. Then we have the Night King. This one I already pre-ordered it from, I believe, Amazon. You can pre-order a lot of these too from GameStop and stuff, but I pre-ordered the Night King through Amazon. That's with Arya's dagger, when she drops a dagger and stabs him. I think that's a cool looking one. Then little board of this Jon Snow. We got Jon Snow there. Nothing special about him. Just Jon Snow season 8. Pretty boring for me. Nothing exciting. Um, then we have John on a Dragon. So a lot of you guys are looking forward to that one. He's riding Rhaegal there, so that's a cool looking one. Like kind of when the Night King was riding the dragon, we got John riding a dragon here. It's cool. I mean, I'm gonna pick it up, but it's nothing too exciting for me about it. But the last two here, I'm really pumped about. This is a 6-inch, by the way, 6-inch mountain zombie. So if you guys saw the last season, then you know what happens with the mountain when he's fighting the Hound. And this you get to see, well, at least here in the Funko world, we get to see the 6-inch zombie mountain, which looks really cool. And then we got Theon with the flaming arrow, which is iconic to me because he was protecting Bran, around the tree, and he was doing a real good job. And yeah, a lot of people were sad to see him go. I can't say the same for me, just because he's been a jerk the whole time. So it's kind of hard to have feelings for somebody who's really been a jerk the whole, throughout the entire season, and then he kind of redeems himself in an episode. I don't know how I feel about it, but it's still entertaining for sure. So that wraps up those guys. The next ones are, I'm going to call these the history pops. Just because that's exactly what they are. They're history pops. So up in the top left there, you have Uncle Sam. And by the way, these are Target exclusives. So you got Uncle Sam, Target exclusive. Not all of them are, so I'm going to tell you which ones. Uncle Sam is a Target exclusive. Right under him, you have Abe Lincoln. That is also a Target exclusive. Then you have, on the next column up on the top, you got Rosie the Riveter. This was very famous poster that was dropped in World War II, showing that when the men were out to war, the women were out in the factories making the bullets and the weapons and all that kind of stuff. So this is kind of when the in history, at least, and Housekeeping magazine, all that kind of stuff. And I had to do a paper on this in history for college. But this is the transformation from the woman in the kitchen, per se, to the worker class woman. This is kind of that huge transformation, and this poster is so iconic for that, showing that women can do the same job that men can do. So very powerful poster, very powerful image. Good Housekeeping has been a magazine that's been around way, before World War II. And it would always have pictures of women in the kitchen, always. If you saw a woman in the magazine, she was in the kitchen. She was baking. She was doing something. After World War II, then you started seeing, different versions of that, and it wasn't so much the woman in the kitchen anymore, which is really cool. So, under that one, the last Target exclusive, you have George Washington crossing the Delaware. So that looks like a cool little one with the boat, with the three of them in there. And yeah, that one looks really cool. I'm excited for that one as well. George Washington crossing the Delaware. And then to round off the history pops, we have George Washington himself. So you get to see that, number 9, George Washington. He's just a common pop, so he won't be an exclusive to anywhere. So we have George Washington. And then below George Washington here, we have Benjamin Franklin with the kite. So Ben Frank is right below him. And again, these are common pops that you'll be able to find anywhere. So that wraps up the history pops there, guys. So there's a total of 6 history pops dropping. Really excited about those myself, to be honest with you. That wraps up the video. I wanted to knock those out as quickly as possible for you guys, and hopefully I did that. So please be kind to one another. These pops are dropping soon. Some of them are in the fall, some of them are this summer, so definitely take a look at the stores, see which ones are dropping in your area, and keep your eye out for these amazing pops. Let me know in the comments which ones are your favorite. Please be kind to one another, and I'll see you guys on the next video, everyone. Take care. thank you as always. This is Season 2, Episode 1. Yesterday was my 1-year anniversary on YouTube, so this is technically Season 2, Episode 1. And so excited to kick off the 2nd year on YouTube. Thanks, guys, for your support. Love you. Please be kind to one another. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Take care.